Stop saying I am agree. Native speakers never say this. Never. But I hear English learners say it all the time.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Native speakers don't even think about why it's wrong. They just know it sounds completely off. It's automatic.
Exactly. And that's what we're going to fix today. We're going to show you the grammar patterns that native speakers use without thinking. The stuff that just flows naturally when you speak English.
Because here's the truth. When you learn these patterns, your English doesn't just sound correct. It sounds natural. It sounds fluent.
So if you've ever wondered why native speakers can talk so fast and so smoothly, this is why. They've got these patterns locked in their brain.
And by the end of this episode, you're going to have them locked in your brain too. You ready?
Let's do it. First pattern. Adjectives versus verbs. This is huge.
Okay, so remember that mistake we mentioned? I am agree. Why is that wrong?
Because agree is a verb, not an adjective. When you use I am, you need an adjective after it, not a verb.
Right. So you can say, I am happy. Happy is an adjective. I am tired. Tired is an adjective. I am excited. Excited is an adjective.
But agree, that's a verb. So you need to say, I agree. Just like I think, or I believe, or I understand.
Native speakers know this automatically. They don't stop and think, oh, is this an adjective or a verb? Their brain just knows.
Let me give you some examples. I am ready. That's correct, because ready is an adjective. But you can't say, I am no. You have to say, I know.
Can't say I am like. You say I like. Can't say I am want. You say I want.
And here's where it gets tricky. Sometimes the same word can be both, like interested.
Oh yeah, this confuses people. You can say, I am interested in music. That's correct. Interested is an adjective here.
But you can also say, this interests me. Now it's a verb. See the difference?
The pattern is simple. I am plus adjective. I plus verb. That's it.
Let me test you. What's correct? I am need help, or I need help.
I need help, because need is a verb.
Perfect. What about I am confused, or I confuse?
I am confused. Confused is an adjective there.
You got it. Now listeners, pause for a second. Think of 3 things you want to say using I am. Write them in the comments. Let's practice this together.
All right, second pattern. And this one's really important. Adding to after certain verbs.
Native speakers do this without thinking. They automatically know which verbs need to and which don't.
So let's break it down. Some verbs are always followed by to and then another verb. Like want.
I want to go. I want to eat. I want to learn English. You always need that too.
Same with need. I need to study. I need to sleep. I need to call my mom.
And like. I like to read. I like to cook. I like to watch movies.
Here's a big list. Want to, need to, like to, love to, hate to, prefer to, plan to, hope to, expect to, decide to.
All of these need to before the next verb. Native speakers never forget this. It's automatic.
But here's what's interesting. Some verbs don't use to. They use ing instead.
Like enjoy. You can't say I enjoy to read. That sounds wrong to native speakers.
You have to say, I enjoy reading. I enjoy cooking. I enjoy watching movies.
Same with other verbs. I finish studying. Not I finish to study. I keep trying. Not I keep to try.
And some verbs? They can use both. Like start.
I started to learn English. And I started learning English. Both are correct.
Same with continue, begin, love, and a few others. You can use to or ing, and native speakers use both.
So how do you remember which is which? Honestly, native speakers don't memorize rules. They just hear it so many times that it becomes automatic.
But for learners, here's a simple tip. The most common verbs like want, need, plan, decide, hope, they usually take to.
And verbs about liking or disliking an activity, like enjoy, finish, avoid, mind, they usually take ing.
Let's practice. What sounds right to you? I decided to quit, or I decided quitting.
I decided to quit, because decide takes to.
Good. How about I avoid to eat junk food, or I avoid eating junk food?
I avoid eating junk food. Avoid takes ing.
Perfect. Now, listeners, write 3 sentences in the comments. Use want to, need to, and enjoy. Let's see what you come up with.
All right. Third pattern. This one's about asking questions, and native speakers mess this up way less than learners because they've got the pattern locked in.
The pattern is this. When you ask a question, the order changes. You put the helping verb before the subject.
Let me show you. Statement, you are happy. Question, are you happy? See how are moved to the front.
Statement, she is coming. Question, is she coming? Same thing.
Statement, they can swim. Question, can they swim?
Now here's where learners make mistakes. They forget to move the helping verb. They say, you are happy, with just rising intonation.
And yeah, native speakers do that sometimes in casual conversation. But the proper question form is, are you happy?
Especially with question words. You can't just say where you are going. That sounds really unnatural.
You have to say, where are you going? The helping verb are comes before you.
What are you doing? Not what you are doing. When is she arriving? Not when she is arriving.
And with the verb do, this gets extra important. Do you like pizza? Not you like pizza.
Does he speak English? Not he speaks English. Did they finish? Not they finished.
Native speakers make these questions instantly. They don't think about it. The pattern is just there.
Let me give you a trick. When you want to ask a question, find the helping verb first. Am, is, are, do, does, did, can, will, should, would, have, has.
Then move it to the front, before the subject. That's it.
Statement, he can drive. Helping verb is can. Move it to the front. Can he drive?
Statement, they have finished. Helping verb is have. Move it to the front. Have they finished?
Easy, right? But you need to practice it until it becomes automatic. Just like native speakers.
So listeners, write 5 questions in the comments. Any questions you want. Let's practice getting that word order right.
Now let's talk about common mistakes. Because even when you know the patterns, it's easy to slip up.
Oh yeah, I've heard these mistakes a million times. And honestly, when I was learning my second language, I made similar mistakes.
First big mistake. Forgetting the S on third-person singular verbs in present tense.
What does that mean? It means when you're talking about he, she, or it, you need to add S to the verb.
He works. Not he work. She likes coffee. Not she like coffee. It rains a lot. Not it rain a lot.
Native speakers add this S automatically. They don't think about it. But learners forget it all the time.
And here's the thing. If you forget it, people will still understand you. But it sounds wrong to native ears.
So how do you fix this? Practice. Every time you talk about another person, check yourself. He walks, she talks. It works.
Second mistake. Using double negatives. In English, you can't do this.
In some languages, double negatives are normal. But in English, they cancel each other out.
You can't say, I don't need nothing. Haha, that actually means you need something.
You have to say, I don't need anything. Or, I need nothing. Pick one negative, not both.
I didn't see nobody. Is wrong. Say, I didn't see anybody. Or, I saw nobody.
Native speakers know this rule so deeply that when they break it, it's usually on purpose for emphasis or style in very casual speech.
Third mistake. Wrong prepositions after certain verbs and adjectives.
Oh, this is a tough one. Because there's no logic to it, you just have to learn which preposition goes with which word.
Like depend. You depend on something. Not depend of. Not depend in. You depend on.
Listen. You listen to music. Not listen music. I'm listening to a podcast.
Wait. You wait for someone. I'm waiting for my friend. Not I'm waiting my friend.
Good. You're good NT something. I'm good at math. Not good in math. Not good on math.
Interested. You're interested in something. I'm interested in history.
Native speakers just know these. They've heard them so many times that the right preposition comes automatically.
For learners, the best way is to learn them as chunks. Don't just learn depend. Learn depend on. Don't just learn good. Learn good at.
Fourth mistake, using very with every adjective when there are better words.
Yeah, native speakers use very, but they also use stronger adjectives.
Instead of very tired, say exhausted. Instead of very happy, say thrilled or delighted.
Instead of very big, say huge or enormous. Instead of very small, say tiny.
This makes your English sound more advanced and more natural. Native speakers love using these strong adjectives.
You don't always have to use them. Sometimes very good is fine. But mix it up. Use excellent or fantastic sometimes.
All right, listeners, think about the mistakes you make. Write one in the comments. Let's help each other learn.
Now let's practice. I'm going to give you 2 sentences. You choose which one sounds natural to a native speaker.
Ready? First one. I am agree with you. Or, I agree with you.
The second one. I agree with you. Remember, agree is a verb, not an adjective.
Good. Next one. She don't like coffee. Or, she doesn't like coffee.
She doesn't like coffee. Third person needs does, not do.
Perfect. How about, I want go home. Or, I want to go home.
I want to go home. Want needs to, before the next verb.
Excellent. Where you are from. Or, where are you from?
Where are you from? Move that helping verb to the front.
You're crushing this. I enjoy to cook. Or, I enjoy cooking.
I enjoy cooking. Enjoy takes inko.
Last one. He can speaks English. Or he can speak English.
He can speak English. After can, you use the base form of the verb, no s.
See how these patterns work? Once you know them, you can catch mistakes before you make them.
And the more you practice, the more automatic it becomes, just like native speakers.
So here's your homework, and I really want you to do this. It'll help so much.
For the next week, pay attention to these patterns when you speak English. Before you say a sentence, check yourself.
Is this an adjective or a verb? Do I need to here? Is my question word order correct?
At first, it'll slow you down. That's okay. That's part of learning.
But after a while, you won't have to think about it. Your brain will just know. It'll become automatic.
That's what fluency is. It's not about knowing every word. It's about having these patterns locked in so you don't have to think.
And that's exactly what native speakers have. They learned these patterns as kids, and now they use them without thinking.
But you can get there too. It just takes practice and awareness.
So let's recap what we covered today. First, knowing when to use adjectives versus verbs with I am.
Second, knowing which verbs take to and which take ing.
Third, getting question word order right by moving the helping verb to the front.
And we covered common mistakes like forgetting the third person s, using double negatives, getting prepositions wrong, and overusing very.
If you practice these patterns every day, I guarantee your English will sound more natural, more fluent, more like a native speaker.
And remember, making mistakes is part of the process. Native speakers made thousands of mistakes when they were kids learning English.
The difference is, they kept practicing until it became automatic. And you can do the same thing.
So here's what I want you to do right now. Hit that like button if this was helpful. Subscribe to Simple English Talks so you don't miss our next episode.
And most importantly, write in the comments. Tell us which pattern was most helpful. Or share a sentence using one of these patterns.
We read every comment and we love seeing you practice. This is how you improve. By using English, not just studying it.
Thanks so much for learning with us today. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember that every mistake is just a step toward fluency.
We'll see you in the next episode. Until then, keep talking, keep learning, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. See you next time.